I'm sorry. I had...
And we won. Congratulations. They're all dead. You missed it.
That's not exactly how I remember it happening. And then the short
Again,
sword
revisionist.
The good news is the one that Ismark just laid into is dead now. With 3 fast attacks, he cuts it to ribbons. And then the vampire is going to go. Doru grabs Flintlock, picks him up, and then makes to bite him with it. He sinks his fangs into the poor little gobbo, and feeling the life juice like flows from poor creature's neck, drops him and casts him off to the side. And then he sees him, his father, sitting there on his knees, murmuring his prayer, tolling the bell as loud as he possibly can. We get a panoramic view of the town from outside. The diagraph colossus on the other side of town slowly turns to the sound of the tolling bell. And we can see its great
you all geriatric fuck.
Start to come this way. The camera kind of pans back inside, and Doru shrieks, "You bastard! I will feast on your bones!"
I agree.
The crawling zombie.
Go for it, man. That guy's a dick.
Crawling forward. This zombie continues crawling forward. And that's all they can do for right now. Irina sees the priest, slaps him, says, "Are you going to bring the whole town of them upon us? Stop! Stop at once!" And like tries to slap him and shake him out of his stupor, but he's just like not respondent whatsoever. She puts the gun up to like out towards Doru and says, "I'll shoot! I swear to God!" And he just does not look like he's gonna back down, so she is gonna try to shoot him. Good tone. The bullet bounces off, square off of his forehead though, into the wood once more.
Oh no.
And he shrieks, "Irina, what's the matter? You don't remember your old friend Doru?" Your turn.
I'm gonna take that advantage from Guiding Bolt and try to shut this motherfucker up. Because we don't like that hocus pocus bullshit. At least I hit him this time. Shut your mouth, boy.
Stab your sword deep into his side
what that's
when
worth.
he's not expecting.
And then I will dodge. Surprise, bitch! Gore smash. Whack. Oh lordy. Oh Lord Johnson.
Oh, Lord Johnson.
Oh Lord Johnson. damn it, Sai. Foot locked prone, huh?
Mm-hmm. He's no longer grappled.
Okay, well, he'll stand up. Stand up like a proud gobbo and fucking force cannon this motherfucker.
Oh no.
Or not. That's okay. You guys hit when you feel like it.
He's shaken up.
Oh, yes.
He's got PTSD.
No. Not like this.
Oh, sorry. You were done. I didn't realize you were done. Oh no. Zambo 5 is gonna...
That's what she said.
It's only got its bite left, so it's gonna try to jerk with a... Ooh, but it hits. It tears into her shoulder. Miss Mark,
No.
is going to do the only thing that he really can do, which is going to be step into here. And he's going to make a sword attack. So he kills the zombie with 2 swings of the sword, and
Nice.
then he is going to tell Sirik to get behind him and step forward to be next to Gorgonor. Actually, that's a huge tactical
What a Chad.
bad decision. He's going to move here.
Oh, never mind, pussy.
Well, the problem is he can't see anything beyond there, so anything is going to have advantage attacking him because he's got but human eyes. So he's going to step here for the time. Tell Sirik to get where he
Oh, that didn't
was.
stop Alma. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Be a man! Dory!
His wounds are knitting themselves as he says to all of you, "What's the matter? Going to leave an old man to his fate?" And you took the dodge action, but he doesn't know that. So...
Yep. I'm over there dancing and dodging.
Automatic miss with the first one, and then he's going to go in with that bite. Oh, he got 2 nat 1s in a row. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
What a pussy. That's what he gets for being a loser.
You deflect his blows quite easily. The zombie that is
Fast you,
crawling
boy.
makes its way forward and is going to attack Sirik. Somehow 14's a miss, but okay. This other one right here is going to crawl up here and is going to attack Cor. And does not hit either. Irina is quite confused as to what she's going to do now because the bullets just aren't doing a goddamn thing. So she draws her rapier and steps forward. She doesn't really have a clear line of attack at Doru, but she's ready to attack if he does get across her line of sight, and now she can use parry if she's targeted. Alma.
Oh boy.
Not a whole lot better.
Well, dodging it is. Because I can't risk catching them attacks. I just can't do it.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. So before your turn, but it's fine, we can do it now. The huge lumbering colossus outside. We can see it reaching into like its shoulder with its right hand, ripping off a huge chunk of itself, and then just like hurling it straight at the church as it slams into the church. It breaks through part of the roof, and a couple of crawling zombies fall through. Okay.
No. No. This is looking like a bad time. Eat a dick, Doru.
Good deal.
Nice. Oh yeah, you felt that one, didn't you, little fucker? And then Flintlock will take the advantage from Guiding Bolt.
Nice.
You fuck with the gobbo, you get the crit, boy. Blam! Oh, who's laughing now? Fucker.
I think part of
Top
his,
shit get hit.
I think like part of his upper half gets completely exploded out the back of his chest from that blow. That wombo combo that Cyric set Flintlock up with, and then Flintlock getting that Flintlock crit lock with the old brass cannon. We see like part of his spinal column like
Nobody makes
explode
me pee
out
my pants.
and kind of like dangle loosely on his back, and he just like stops where he is for a second and like just like loosely hanging in the air, or not in the air but like on the ground. Technically he's prone, so he's just lying down around. Ismark is going to try to finish off the one that Gore started. He does so, and then he's going to attack the one on the other side of him. It's that one. Yeah, he is not quite dead, but he does a couple of blows.
Nice.
Doru, we can see the meat of him begin to pull itself back together. The pieces of his spinal column that got like blown out the back and like severed from the cord like just fly across the room back into position, and like everything like clicks and clacks and links into place as we can see the meat and sinew begin like refolding, and he just like jumps upwards onto the wall, and then is going to
Gonna catch his fucking hands from moving, that's what he's gonna get.
yeah, he's pretty pissed at the gobbo, so he's gonna run and jump down, which provokes not only the opportunity attack from you, but also Irina readied her action to attack immediately.
Damn.
Both of you guys hit. They're kind of glancing blows. It doesn't seem like it kills him, but he's significantly slowed down. I think like you probably lop off one of his feet, and she like cuts off one of his hands. They're like just like hanging on loosely by the skin, but also they start to like come back together, and he is going to try to rip the poor little gobbo apart. Because that crit fucking hurt.
No! Flintlock, critlock.
So he grabs him.
Whoops. Whoops. I'm clicking shit. That's my bad.
Okay, I don't think he was applying it to anything. And then he's going to, oh, somehow Flintlock on his last leg, so
My
he
boy.
sinks his claws into the poor little gobbo's chest and picks him up by the wounds. And just as he's about to rip into the gobbo's like neck and finish him off, he shoves the cannon like sideways, like sideways into his mouth, causing a great deal of anger from Doru. The crawling zombie that is still alive is going to continue its onslaught on Cyric. No hit. And no hit. Okay. This new crawling zombie is going to move forward 10 feet, and it's going to attack Cyric. No hits. This new one is going to crawl over and attack you 2 times. That one, and a natural 6. And then Irina is now going to attack Doru with her rapier. The blade glances off of... I think she, like, thrusts out, and he just, like, puts his hand up. It goes straight through, and he just, like, redirects the blade without it really doing much harm to him. And we can see a, like, a malice look in his eye. Like, I just want to fucking rip you all apart so bad.
So bad. So bad.
You can hear the
Well, that's what we
thundering
were looking for the
footfalls. You can hear the thundering footfalls as the Colossus is very, very close. It sounds quite literally like thunder striking
Bonus action,
outside.
disengage. Alright, boy. You need to go take a deep sleep.
How do you kill him?
You bastard. Oh, I got you, bitch! He's such an asshole. He needs to die slowly. He needs to know that he's dying, so he realizes he fucked up.
So, to paint a picture for you, he's
Which I guess wouldn't be too hard, because he's very resistant to dying, so I guess we're going to start taking pieces.
Yeah, absolutely. So, he's holding Flintlock up with one hand. He was trying to bite into his neck, but Flintlock was holding up the brass cannon in the creature's jaws. And then his other hand was like the rapier that Irina was holding is like thrust through it, and he's like currently like flailing around, trying to redirect her from like getting a good blow against him. So you just come up on one side, slice off the arm that's stuck on the rapier, slice off the other arm that's holding up your little gobbo buddy, who like falls to his feet on the ground. And as he turns around, his mouth opens up in this like huge yawning almost grin of these rows of serrated teeth, and he shrieks, "I'll fucking kill you!" And as he like comes down to do his best to get a killing blow on your neck, you raise both swords, and his head falls down, and his body to its knees, and then to its side. And the priest immediately stops.
Fucking metal. Fuck that dude. Hmm. Alright, boys, we can do this. We can do this. Goodbye. Nice.
Very nice.
I like it.
I like it. Grabs redeemed cure wounds for whomst, buddy. Keep in mind the boss is dead, so one of the zombies. Keep it. Keep it for a minute, just remember it. Ismark takes a step to one side to try to kill this one. Crawling.
Crawling in my skin.
Cuts it to pieces and then moves over here to finish off one, even though it's unlikely that he'll actually be able to kill it. Oh, that was almost a crit. I guess this one is going to move forward and then attack him. It and Irina is going to not really be able to do anything from where she's standing. And that's when the fucking roof collapses.
No, not the roof. We need that. You're supposed to raise the roof, not lower it.
And in its place at the far end, you can see this hand, this maw. Well, not maw, I'm sorry, these reaching claws pulling away parts of the ceiling as this horrifying monstrosity begins stepping through, barely bothered.
Ew, gross.
It's not really a good image. You know what a diagraph colossus looks like. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Not this. Alma.
Oh, this is a predicament. Yes.
Yeah, so I think that Irina and Ismark
this real
both
quick.
say, I guess it's time.
Yeah, I suppose we ain't got much of a choice now. Alright. We should probably not be bunched up. I redo that. I forgot it's still dark as shit in here to Alma.
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize until I clicked on her. Gotta stay by the light. Gore, buddy. Move right there. I guess ready his action for when it comes into melee range, if it does. Sigh. We're almost tapped out here. Who needs it the most? Okay, we're gonna use the last one off the block. Could have been better, but oh well. And Flintlock's gonna go ahead and start blasting. Waste no time, Flintlock.
Jihan and Drabs are talking about the Call of Cthulhu game that we're playing on Saturdays. And Jihan says that he thinks I'm going to be the first to die because I'm like the kids in the scary movie that like to die. He's right, though.
I mean, you know, just don't go taking fancy bones, I guess. I mean, I won't learn my lesson, but, you know, the priest learned his.
We enjoy suffering, okay?
Ismark, go get your dad, okay? He's out of control. Oh, you're just gonna let him call himself the Greater and you're gonna take that?
That's what it was supposed to be called. I forgot to change it already.
Well, I, for one, wouldn't stand for it.
Yeah, but how fucking poetic is that shit, though?
I mean, pretty poetic, but you know, I had a priest tell me I couldn't do 3 things, and I nailed all fucking 3 of them.
Well, he is going to take a step back, and though he is in darkness, it is
No, that's the wrong direction, sir.
going to shoot at it before it gets close enough to be in melee range. It clangs off steel framework of its cage, so he hefts the crossbow into your arms and says, "You take it then!" Draws his swords again and steps in front of you.
What makes you think I know how to use a crossbow?
Well, if you're not trying to get close, then someone could use it. You can also tell that Ismark is looking pretty beat up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to deal with the zombie before I could deal with your dad.
So, he reaches into himself, the big un does. And... so... pow and pow. Throws a swarm that results in 2 zombies, 2 crawling zombies, landing on the ground at the feet, around your feet. And you can also see other zombies beginning to, like, off in the distance, kind of make their way in as well. Irina is going to use your gun to shoot at the big guy, although I believe she does have disadvantage at this range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just outside of range, and that bitch, dude. Yeah, it clangs off of the metal of where she was trying to move it. It's just that it's this big moving thing. Diagraph Colossus looks so fucking cool.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Here, let me do this for you real quick. Which one's token? Add light. Okay, there you go. The big guy should be easy to see now.
Thank you. Yes, he is.
Fantastic.
Whack.
Crunch.
Go get him, Gore. Show Ismark how it's done.
Ismark looks at him like he's crazy.
He is. I love him.
Also, Ismark has no idea what you guys can do.
Alright, well, we are in a... I mean, we stab things a lot. Still bones, you know? Look Strahd in the face, survive that. So this is nothing. We're pirates. Blam. Alrighty, Flintlock. Time to do yo shit. Unfortunately, we gotta shoot with the pistol.
You got it, Drabs. Will
That's
do.
a wasted crit, but hey, it still hits. Pitch these hands.
Ismark the Lesser, seeing the fury of the big one, is a bit emboldened and is going to rush forward. All 3 hits. So as he begins cutting into them, bodies begin like slashing and falling out from the huge creature, and Drabs cast Cure Wound on this guy earlier, so that is gonna be the creature is wounded, but it regains some strength. And now it's going to make its attacks. One on Gore. Sorry, did it have advantage on that?
No.
Okay.
Gore hasn't hit it yet, he just moved towards it. Oh wait, no, hang on. No, we didn't use it. Yeah, yeah.
Alright. It slams heavy onto Gore, who is quick enough with his axe to block it. Genkoi casts Bless on you guys. Very nice. So you get also
we're blessed.
don't forget that you have a disadvantage that you guys can impose when you want to. But yeah, so the Bless is a d6. Drab says, really now? Oh no. And then the second one is going to come at Ismark the Lesser. Also a hit, but poor Ismark the Lesser doesn't have Berserker Rage to lessen the blow. And when he gets hit, it sends him reeling as huge gouts of blood fountain out from him. Irina calls out her brother's name and going to fire off with her pistol again. It's just too hard to hit. It's too far away. Alma.
Literally step closer, you dumb woman. Have you never shot a gun before?
Not one this nice.
Well, Alma can't get to anything, so she will just dodge. Gore gonna whack. Bonk.
Yeah, Drab's got mad souls, bro. Alright. So some more damage done to the big guy. Ismark the Lesser is going to continue his onslaught. Hit, and
Fuck him up,
miss.
Ismark.
Oh, he got the 2 damaging ones. He cuts into the big guy some more. And that is when the zombies that I talked about a couple of turns ago come crashing through the windows. And a couple of them come up behind. And 20, 30. Disadvantage because dodge. Still a hit though. Missile not.
Oh no.
Missile. 5 and 20. 25 coming in odds. Hit. And only 1 hit on Sirik. The Zambos down the hall walk into the Diregraph Colossus. And as they do so, its form regains some measure of strength.
No.
The biggin is going to slam at Gorgonor again. Ooh, that's a good one to have reduced right there. And then he makes his second slam, this one with disadvantage at this one. Oh, good thing he had a disadvantage there. Gorgonor's ancestors are smiling upon him, and they block the blow from striking down onto Ismark with their spectral axes. Irina is going to take out her rapier once more and try to stab the Zambo in front of her. And he deals some damage to it. Alma.
Nice.
This is kind of cool. This is like kind of like a fucking cool fight. Like you guys in a fucking destroyed church and shit. All these zombies.
I was actually going to commend you on coming up with this, if this is something you came up with.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I didn't plan for it to go exactly this way, but I definitely planned, like, all the other stuff. Like, I knew that all this was going to happen, I just wasn't for sure it was going to happen in the church, but I was like, it's going to be the best if it happens at the church. And it ended up happening this way.
So what you're telling me is, this is all your fault.
Yeah. 100%.
I knew it. I have it on recording now.
But you made the church unsafe. You could have had a fucking long rest here. And you decided to pull the fucking bone out.
Okay, look. I didn't decide to do anything. The priest told me I couldn't touch the fucking bone. And I proved him wrong.
Yeah.
And now he has to live with that.
Blam! Ismark the Lesser.
Pow pow.
Hit, miss. Oh no.
Well, lesser for a reason.
So he is carving into the chest region as best he can, like using the creature's knees as like a leverage point to like jump on top of and like carve away huge swaths of flesh. And then you can see it. Some of the bodies fall away and fall to either side. And this huge bloated form in the very middle, suffused with this violet crimson necromantic energy, burning eyes red from within, emotionless expression, looks upon his son with nothing, just a shell of what it once was. Zombie 2 is going to continue trying to attack Sirik. A hit. That's a miss. The big guy is now mad. He's going to take the disadvantage attacks on Ismark the Lesser. A hit. He slams his fist into Ismark the Lesser, crushing him and squeezing the life out of him. We can get like a close-up of the man's face as like blood comes bursting out of his mouth as his lungs were just completely and he is thrown across the room and lands with a wet thunking sound next to Sirik. With his other attack, he is going to try to hit Gore. Ooh, but he rolled low. Gore is good with that axe, and he blocks once more. Irina is freaking out about her brother, and is going to immediately rush over, which is going to take us to Alma.
Up, Gore. It's a good day to die. Let's go for it. I'll take that hit.
Miss.
Ooh, I'm so slippery.
Ooh,
Alright, Alma. Time to Beyblade that fucker. Ooh, I can see him. He wants to get stabbed so bad. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's why we have 2 swords. Oh, sweetie, sweetie, I'm coming for that booty.
Ooh.
Shit.
Dan,
Okay,
if you had hit with that
Hack
other
me up,
one.
dude.
Oh man, if you had hit with that other one, yeah. So you lunge forward in your typical blade fashion, both of your sword ends glinting. You sprint, jump, do a twirl midair, and it reaches up to catch you. You stab and twist as much as you can into the figure, causing these huge gouts of congealed black blood to split off, giving Gore the opportunity that he needs as the creature lifts you up as if it's about to like slam you down and just kill you in one blow. Gore uses this opening to barbarian yop, fucking never misses leg day, jumps 15 feet into the air with his overhand axe and slams it square into the chest of this horribly bloated monstrosity, immediately exploding in this black congealed blood pocket like a hot pocket that had been left in the fucking microwave for too long. And with a rupture and a roar, all of the pieces of these fall. And as you like are let loose, you're gonna like totally face plant, and you just feel a steady catch you, and you look over to see Gore smiling at you, covered in this gross, rotten blood.
Hell yeah, brother, that's what I call spin to win right there. Unfortunately, we had to burn the last of a very valuable resource because Sai decided to be out of spell slots. So, last potion goes to the Fabio boy.
Alright. She is going to use a bonus action to give that to him. Is she going to do anything with her action?
Oh, there's still a zombie. Whoops, why am I trying to move Alma? Yeah, she's gonna try to get this bitch next to her. Damn. Well, flintlock. We'll get it. Boom! Oh shit, it's still. That's a tough little fucker. Oh, he still got his pistol. With disadvantage, unfortunately. Oh wait, no. Use your sword. Whoops, I fucked that up. Hang on.
Go ahead.
I'd still hit him. Fuck it.
Yeah, so
There we go.
Sirik, sensing that the fight is mostly over, just turns her back on the creature and begins administering a potion to the dying. The little gobbo boy just aims the brass cannon with one hand, snaps, causing it to blow out the zombies like under half, and then with his pistol he blows its head off, finishing undead off. The man named Ismark coughs and retches as the burning healing potion courses through his veins and seals his wounds. He's no longer dying, and he looks up at Sirik and smiles. The elf just kind of expressionlessly stares back at him, says, "Thank you," and she says, "It's nothing." Gore sets you down on your feet, slaps you on the back, and says,
"Your old man saw that. You would have been telling that tale for years."
Oh, he owes us every drink for the rest of our lives once we're done with this shit. I'm never paying for another beer in the rest of my life.
Irina and Ismark pick each other up off the ground, and Flintlock and Seer look to you.
"We better get out of here, Captain."
What about the old man?
Ismark says, "Catatonic as he may be, he's still a priest. It could be useful to have someone who can help with healing."
Wow. Gore, carry the geriatric one.
He nods and hefts him up onto his shoulders.
"Away, Captain."
Well, I guess we'll cautiously peek outside, see what's going on.
There seems to have been a lull in the zombies. It is currently raining. The coast is for the most part clear for now.
We'll find a house to rest for the night. We're in no condition to go to Valaki right now.
Ismark and Irina suggest that you take the basement where Doru was stuck in. It would be safer than trying to brave the streets and running into more of the monsters.
Ah. By all means, lead the way.
Basement.
Oh Lord, not the basement.
Letting me do that. There you go. Into the basement they lead you in
Thank
your
you.
party.
I sure do like basements where there were creepy vampire children.
So normally, if there was somebody that was kept down here for any period of time, you would assume that there would be something to tell, some kind of smell of effluence or, you know, at least pee, but nah, it just kind of smells like death down here. It's an uncomfortable place to your head for the night, but as best as you can figure, it's gonna have to do. Irina and Ismark.
Yep, that it will.
Irina and Ismark look quite grateful. Ismark, especially so, that you saved his life, since he was absolutely about to get bowled over by the Reaper, without interference.
Yeah. Weird. Had a feeling like maybe I should have let you go, but I don't know. Weird deja vu moment. Decide on the opposite one this time.
He extends his hand out to you, in like a gesture of like to shake your hand, and says, I will not forget what you have done for me this day, and my sister. So long as you fight the good fight in Barovia, I will be by your side.
Yeah, Alma shakes his hand back. Well, I'm always fighting good fights. It's kind of my thing.
You say that there is somewhere that we can take my sister, somewhere she may be safe.
I feel like safe's a relative word in these lands, you know? Better than here, yes.
Oh, may I ask where?
Was it Valaki, or am I supposed to take her back to the fortune teller? No, it
She
was
did
Valaki. The
not.
guy's the one that told me about her, I think.
Yeah. Who are you
No,
referring to? That guy?
the guy in Valaki is the one that told it. The innkeeper dude, who's I can't remember names in Barovia. They all sound the
Erwin?
same.
Erwin
The
Martikov?
innkeeper in Barovia. I mean, in Valaki. Yeah, that guy.
He says, I do not understand.
What part of that is failing to, get a grasp on?
How is he going to help us? What does he know? What can he do?
I have no idea. He knew about your sister, and that's enough for me.
What do you know? Alma, is it? What do you
Hi.
What do you know of vampires?
Um, Not much at all, other than that apparently it's what the Count is, and he can turn people into them, and they, have a tendency to whoop the shit out of us.
Doru, the priest's son upstairs. He was one of the number over a year ago that went with the wizard to the Count's castle. He was not slaughtered like the rest. Instead, he came home, the only survivor. He was changed, though. No one really knew. Our father had his suspicion, and we could not be so sure. For what our father became, I do not remember him. He was a good man. He taught my sister and I everything we know about how to fight the undead. Vampires are indeed incredibly powerful, but they follow certain rules. They cannot enter one's home unless permitted, for instance. Do you own a home in Vallaki?
Uh, owns a word. I have a home in Vallaki that is no longer occupied by anyone other than us.
Do you have the deed? Also, which house are you referring to? Which house are you referring to?
The one I burnt down.
Yeah, that's not...
Well,
that's
I
not
didn't burn
your
it
home.
down. The other guy did. But
Yeah.
god damn it, the fucking windmill.
The old...
Yeah, I have a deed to the old bone bitch.
Well, may not be the most glamorous of abodes, but it will do.
Yeah, you've been around these parts a while, huh?
He nods.
What's the, you ever come across a big fuck-off wolf?
The feaster. Dark.
Yeah, it seems like every time we step outside, that motherfucker finds us, and it never ends well. He was at the windmill, too. He, she, it, giant wolf, I don't know.
We have seen it, but a number of times. It has not always been here. Maybe it moved from somewhere further in the valley, I do not know, but it does not stay in any one place for long. Tirelessly, it stalks the Svolek woods, as if searching for something.
Well, just a fair warning. High likelihood we'll bump into it on the way back to the windmill.
He nods. Well, if you can get me and my sister back to the windmill, I will help you however I can, so long as she is safe. If that means that I do not leave until she is safe, I want you to understand that, though. Her safety is the utmost priority.
We're on the same team as that. You know, despite my demeanor, not much for a soulless existence stuck in the hellhole that is this place. So if your sister's the key to getting out of it, then it's just as important that she doesn't die to me as it is to you and the rest of the crew.
You asked before if I had died.
That I did.
I did. The devil. 2 weeks ago. He came to visit my sister. For the 3rd time. I stood in his way. I tried to deliver a stake to his heart. I've trained my whole life for this, and there's no possible way that I missed, but my father told me vampires cannot cross water, any kind of running water. The only way that they can do so is in their own coffin. A vampire can be destroyed by staking it through the heart. This is temporary. You must then track it down to the coffin where its body resides, and you must stake it there again. However, when I tried, the devil merely laughed, grabbed me by the neck, and everything. I don't know how long it was, but I woke up later. Irina says it was not a whole day, but he left after that, seeing how upset he made her. I guess he did not want to stick around. Then, when I awoke, it is as I said before. The plague began. A couple of days later, our father's body bloated. The last 2 weeks have been incredibly hard on me and my son. So I don't care if it's an old windmill. I don't care if it's a mold-infested wine cellar searched by rats for generations. If you can take us somewhere out of the village of Barovia, where I can just get a little sleep. He looks to you and gives you this weak smile. And I will be your friend forever.
You know, sounds like you I can't speak. Sounds like you have yourself a deal, friend.
He shakes your hand. Let us get some rest. Barovia is never very
That sounds
kind.
fucking lovely.
Alright.
Not at all.
Well. And alright, I think that's probably the best point for us to catch it, because it is 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. now, and there's a very good chance that you
Seems
get
like a
some.
good place to stop.
Yeah, there's a very good chance that you get some random encounters on the road. So, okay, well, thank you everybody for coming out. This campaign is so much fun.
It is.
It's
It was
hard.
a fun fight.
Oh yeah, that was a really cool fight. Yeah, I'm really glad that that went the way that it did. It's hard to tune in for like extended periods of time for one-on-ones for me anyway, but they are very fun. When you have a good person playing with you. So thank you, Ted. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it always.
No problem. Thanks for making it fun.
Oh, always, man. That's the goal. All right. Well, thank you everybody in chat for being here. We love you guys, and yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do some map stream continuing the work on the Fairwater map for Wolves Den. And then I'm taking Wednesday and Thursday off because Wednesday is my birthday. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.